sideline reporter, and then I'll take 2 extra questions, and that'll be it for tonight.
Thank you.
So we'll start off with Mike Trudell.
LeBron, just looking at the starting lineups, right? You guys were at a disadvantage in terms of length and such, but you were able to kind of come together, out rebound Orlando, and then also hit shots. So how did you feel like the game plan played out, and then what was the team doing that tonight?
Well, I mean, we executed the game plan. It was close to 48 minutes. It's been a little minutes since we did that. And when we executed the game plan for us close, like I said, for 4 quarters, we're going to give ourselves a good chance to win. And tonight, there's a team that's been playing extremely well. I think they were winning the last 8 out of 9 or something like that. And, they're playing exceptionally well here. They beat Boston twice, on their home floor, and how great that team is. So it's a good win for us.
For you, first of all, what do you think about tomorrow, Miami, for yourself?
I know tomorrow night, yeah.
Secondly, Russ had another triple-double, timed at Lebron for most ever off the bench. Where have you seen him have an impact, maybe even more so since Anthony went to foot?
I mean, we all just have to play a little bit more and do a little bit more, and the responsibility goes on all of us. And, Russ has definitely picked up. I mean, obviously with rebounding, we're a team that lacks a lot of size, a lot of length, and we're trying to make it up and just being fundamentally sound and also being athletic, so kind of rebound out of your own position. I think Russ has always done that in his career. He's always rebounded outside his size and his length. So very key for us. It's very key to be able to get stops and also clean glass and not give up a lot of offensive rebounds.
LeBron, the government talked about Russ coming off the bench as sort of a counterpunch, balancing the lineups. And obviously, you can change pace when it comes to the game. Do you find yourself anticipating some of those moments in the first or third quarter, seeing Russ and how it will affect the game?
Well, definitely. It's going to affect the game. It's going to give us some great pace. It's going to push the tempo, his ability to rebound and go, push it. I know when I'm out on the floor with him, I just got to run. When he gets the rebound, he gets the break, I got to run with him. He sees pretty much everything that's going on the floor. So, just run and make yourself better.
LeBron, I have a non-game question for you tonight.
That's our third beat, right?
I don't know if you saw East Bay Magazine, or East Bay, the company is done, no more website. As a kid, were you an East Bay guy? And what did that, if so, I haven't seen anything lately. What did getting that magazine mean to you? Or catalog?
I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, I've always kind of been like a sneaker guy my whole life. Even when I had the opportunity to afford them, obviously. But just looking through the East Bay and seeing all the shoes, and they have the players connected to that shoe, either if it was a signature guy or just guys just like were wearing those shoes, and I thought it was pretty cool to be able to see that magazine with those basketball shoes, baseball kit, cleats, football cleats, everything was in that. It was a good run, that's for sure. I definitely remember me and my friends growing up, we used to love getting those magazine for sure, and looking through it, and hopefully being a part of some of the sneakers that was in there. But it was always cool.
Last 2.
LeBron, Bankero really struggled offensively tonight, but what are your thoughts? I know you keep your pulse on everybody in the league. What are your thoughts on him this rookie season?
He's been exceptional, playing great ball. Both 3-level scores so far in this league, and in the paint, mid-range, and we're shooting the ball from the outside, pretty well as of late. So he's going to only get better and better. Every game he'll get better and better. Every film session get better and better. All these experiences is just really good for him on a game-to-game basis. So they definitely got a really good one. Really good one. He's a great kid too. And a great one here in Orlando. Once again, it had some really good picks, in their drafts. You get Shaq, you like Dwight, you see him. They've done very well,
LeBron, we're actually Nike employees as well as media members. We love your shoe. We saw your Christmas edition yesterday. Like, oh man, we got to get a pair. So, from the Zoom generations from 2003 to now, what is that like? to just see the input you have, how it's tailor-made for your game?
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the first year where we made it tailor-made for the next gen. You know, my boys had a lot of implemented in the 20, Lebron and Bryce, or Bronny and Bryce, I'm sorry. You know, I asked them, what would it take to get them in their dad's shoe? And it's about 18 months ago, because it takes that long for production to come to fruition, what you see now today. And, you know, these kids, they want lightweight, they want lower profile shoes, they want great colors, and they want something they can also wear off the floor as well. So, you know, I'll listen to them. They were in 2 different meetings with me, and I just let them kind of take the floor on a lot of things with my designer. Obviously, Jason Petrie is super dope, you know, and you know, my great team there at Nike. But to know, I started almost 20 years ago, you know, with the Zoom Generation 1, and now at the you know, at the 20. It's been a great ride, and it's even more humbling and more of a pleasure to know that my boys have something to do with it now. You know, they're old enough to be able to implement their thoughts and what they would like to see on me and on the rest of the great athletes that, you know, all over the world, you know, at every class, from pros all the way down to kids playing intramurals. So it's a beautiful thing, and I love being a part of the swoosh life, that's for sure.
Full circle moment for sure.
Absolutely, appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Lebron. You made